Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the World Stage 1979 final results. So let's start right away. And first up, we have votes from Nix from Israel. Here are his lower points. His 8 points go to Tunisia, then his 10 points go to Argentina, and the 12 points go to Poland. So Poland is currently in the lead. Okay, let's move on. Matt, votes from Matt from Hong Kong are here. Poland gets 6 more points. Scotland with an 8. Oh, and thank you for 1 point for Ukraine. Argentina gets another 10. And finally, the 12 points go to Belgium. La Belgique, 12 points. Zanoni from Cambodia gives the first points for Israel with the 6. Belgium gets 8. The 10 points go to Iceland, which is now on the left side of the scoreboard, and the 12 points go to the United States. First points for the United States. Duke from the Philippines votes as follows. First points for Hungary, Turkey, and Iran. 8 points to Taiwan, their first points. 10 points to Spain. And the 12 points to Denmark. So Denmark and Argentina are now tied. Krishna votes as well. First points for India and the Philippines and Finland. 8 points go to Yugoslavia. 10 points to Turkey. And the 12 points go to Algeria. So Denmark and Algeria are now tied on points. It's very close at the top. Joshua from Finland, but actually from Germany, gives 6 points to Ukraine. Thank you. I always knew I could rely on your good taste. Iceland gets 8. Japan with a 10. And the 12 points go to Poland, which is just 1 point ahead of Iceland in the lead now. John in Spain gives the following points. First points for West Germany, so Luxembourg is now the only one without anything. Yugoslavia getting an 8. Denmark with a 10. And the 12 points go to Algeria, which is tied for the lead again. Now, Bubble Tea from Vietnam gives the following points. 8 points to Hungary, 10 points to Tunisia, and 12 points to the Philippines. So yeah, we have a triple tie at the top. Uh, alliteration win. Ellendale from Yugoslavia votes as follows. With 5 points, Poland moves into a very shaky lead. Luxembourg with their first points with an 8. Iceland with a 10 moves 5 points ahead of Poland into the lead, and the 12 points go to Hungary. Mm. I'm sure that's not biased at all. Eric from Brazil votes. Gives 7 points to India, 8 points to Argentina, uh, 10 points to Israel, and the 12 to Denmark. So Iceland and Denmark are tied at the top right now. Yuto Ayastan from Ayastan gives 7 points to Iceland, which puts it into the lead. 8 points to Malaysia, which is very based. 10 points to Algeria, which is also very based. And the 12 points to Luxembourg, which is also very based. Jakob from Colombia, but actually also from Germany, is voting. Gives 7 points to Algeria, 8 points to Denmark, and the 12 to Luxembourg. Wait, the 10 to Luxembourg. Is this happening again? The 12 to Iceland. Basic Yosh. The top two stole my heart. 3 points to Ukraine. Thank you. 8 points to Argentina. The 10 points go to Denmark. Denmark is doing really well. I'm sure everyone will be surprised based on the odds. And the 12 points go to Malaysia, which is supremely based. AJ from Japan gives the following points: 7 points to Iceland, 8 points to Yugoslavia, and the 10 points to Israel, and the 12 points to Denmark. So Denmark is now in the lead once again. Denmark and Iceland are a bit ahead of Algeria right now. Jeffrey from Ireland, but actually from the Netherlands, don't you know, gives 8 points to Israel. It's funny that Denmark and Iceland are the ones at the top. 10 points to Denmark, and the 12 points to Iceland. Very cool. Now, Harry from Luxembourg gets her votes. Belgium gets 8. Very in character for her, I think. 10 points for Malaysia, which is very based. And the 12 points to Italy. Mick Egges from West Germany is voting as well. And he gives 7 points to Iceland, 8 points to Scotland, 10 points to Spain, and the 12 points to Argentina. Oh, my phone was on 1%, so I almost lost all of you. Groot's grandma from Lithuania, which should have qualified this year, is voting. Gives 6 points to Denmark, 10 points to Luxembourg, and the 12 points to Iceland. So Iceland is now in the triple digits and is leading by 11 points over Denmark. Jeremy from Jamaica gives the following points: 8 points to Denmark, uh, 10 points to India, and the 12 points to Belgium. Again, Belgium with the 12. Aya from the United States, our contest dictator, is voting, gives 7 points to Algeria, 4 points to Denmark, 8 points to Italy, 1 point to Ukraine, by the way, thank you, 10 points to Taiwan, and the 12 to Iceland. So Iceland is leading over Denmark now again. Now, Edental from Tunisia gives 7 points to Israel, 8 points to Denmark, the 10 points to Portugal, and the 12 points to Malaysia, super based. That's exactly where your 12 points should be going, everyone. Please learn from Eden. Felipe is voting as well. Gives 7 points to Brazil, 8 points to Taiwan. We have a triple time 60 points currently. 10 points to Malaysia, which is again very based. And the 12 points to Iceland. Jojo from Algeria gives 7 points to Denmark, 8 points to Belgium, 10 points to South Korea, and the 12 points to Iran. Karen from Norway, and also Denmark in this contest, and also the United States in real life. Gives 7 points to Iceland, 8 points to Luxembourg, which is finally where I would have expected it to be, 10 points to Turkey, and the 12 points to Algeria. So Algeria is starting to catch up. Moro from Andorra gives 7 points to Argentina, 8 points to Italy, the 10 points to Luxembourg, and the 12 points to Iceland. Iceland is very far in the lead right now. Leos from Argentina gives 7 points to Brazil, 8 points to Finland. Finland is quite low, sadly. 10 points to Luxembourg, and the 12 points to Portugal. Eliest from Sweden gives 8 points to the Philippines and gave 7 points to Brazil, by the way, as well. 10 points to Denmark, and the 12 points go to Ukraine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very good 12. Dr. Seger from Hungary gives 4 points to Ukraine as well, and 7 points to Argentina, 8 points to Portugal, 10 points to Italy, and the 12 points to Iceland. So Iceland is currently leading by 36 points, I think. Asterius from Cyprus gives 7 points to West Germany, which basically doubles its count. 8 points to Argentina, 10 points to Algeria, and the 12 points to the United States. Yere from East Germany gives 4 more points to West Germany, something that would have never happened in real life. 7 points to South Korea, 8 points to the United States, 10 points to Scotland, and the 12 points to Argentina. So Argentina is also starting to catch up. Packer P, Mr. P from Turkey, gives 3 more points to West Germany. So West Germany is currently raking up points. 8 to the United States, 10 to Hungary, and the 12 to India. Now, Hazda gives 7 points to the Philippines, 8 to Denmark. Obviously, nothing to Iceland because Iceland is not. Well, he can't vote for Iceland. Finland 10, and Taiwan 12. Georgie Costa 17 from Cabo Verde gives 6 points to Ukraine. I always knew you had taste, Georgie. 8 points to Lucio Corsi, of course. 10 points to Brazil, and the 12 points to Portugal. Alberto from Spain, 7 points to Brazil, 8 points to Japan, uh, 10 points to Spain from Spain. I'm sure there is no bias here. And the 12 points go to Finland. Carla from New Zealand gives just 7 points to Portugal. Wow, that's unexpected. 8 points to Japan. Uh, 10 points to Yugoslavia. And the 12 points to Brazil. Yeah, people can just vote from any country now, just not for the entries they submitted. Tigresa Chinesa from Mexico is voting as well. And here are her votes. 8 points to Algeria, and 7 points went to Portugal. Oh, Yugoslavia, by the way. 10 points to Italy. Lucio Corsi is very happy right now, I think. And the 12 points to Portugal. And the joke is that he kind of looks like Lucio Corsi. That's it. That's basically the joke. Jasmine from Switzerland gives 7 points to Finland. Cute. 8 points to Poland. The 10 points go to Scotland. And the 12 to Malaysia, which means Malaysia is also on triple digits now. Foodie Boy from France votes as follows: 7 points to Scotland, 8 points to Spain. The 10 points go to West Germany. Interesting. And the 12 points go to Argentina. I remember he was complaining about Argentina possibly winning again. Ajib Alu, aka Sajad, gives just 1 point to Iceland and 7 points to Israel. 8 points to India. I'm sure there is no bias here. 10 points to Belgium. And the 12, Algeria, which is now is in second by a tie break. Disco Fam, yes, it fits with Disco Gal and the I don't remember the Singaporean entry. Gives the following points: 4 points left and 8 points to Denmark, 10 points to Hungary, and the 12 points go to Malaysia. Ivanik from Estonia. Oh, must not be the Singaporean entry. What? This Korea, yeah. Gives 7 points to Denmark, 8 points to Yugoslavia, and the 10 points to Finland. And finally, the 12 points from Ivanik go to the Philippines. Chris 0415, aka April 15th, aka my grandma's birthday, gives 7 points to Denmark, 8 points to Argentina, 10 points to Israel. Poland is now on triple digits, by the way, and Algeria gets the 12. Beba from Latvia is voting. Very robbed, should have been here. Gives 8 points to Ukraine. Thank you. Very based. 10 points to Israel, which puts them into triple digits. And the 12 to Finland. Very based. Again, super based. I'm not joking. Tom from the rest of the world gives 7 points to Denmark. 8 points to Scotland. 10 points to South Korea. Oh, and 5 points to Ukraine. Thank you. And the 12 to Argentina. So I think it's safe to say that Argentina is probably not winning this year, despite 50% top. Nebulista from Australia gives 7 points to Brazil, 8 points to Taiwan, 10 points to the United States, and the 12 to Argentina. Okay, never mind. Maybe Argentina is winning after all, because they can still get 48 points. Zuna from Italy, not last because it's random. The order is randomized. Gives 8 points to Poland. and 7 points went to Hungary. 10 points go to Finland, and the 12 points go to Argentina. So Argentina is now in third, and they can still get 36 points, which would be enough to win. Alex is typing his votes, gives the 5 points to Algeria, 8 points to Argentina. So Argentina is it's still in the running, actually. 24 points would be enough for Argentina to win, and 12 points go to Malaysia. And Luis Lopez from Puerto Rico. Yes, and it's, yeah, okay, we are out. Iceland can be confirmed as the winner now. 8 points go to Luxembourg, and 10 points go to Iran, which does not move them off last place. And the 12 points go to Poland. And finally, the last votes, which will not change the winner, are from David. David, sorry. Gives 4.7. So Iceland wins without not even getting 200 points from 49 voters. 6 points to Brazil, 7 points to the United States, 8 points to Italy, 10 points to Poland, and the 12 points to Luxembourg. So Iceland is officially the winner of World Stage 1979. So Iceland, Argentina, Denmark, and Algeria, and our top four. So Algeria will open the first semifinal next year. Denmark will open the second semifinal. Argentina will open the third semifinal, and Iceland will obviously be the host entry. And yeah, this concludes the uh, qualification or the final voting, not qualifications, of course. Uh, yeah, congratulations to Iceland and congratulations to Hazza. Now, let's reveal the second chance results and the semifinal results. I will start with the second chance results first. And the country that made it to the final on a tiebreak was Iran, compared with, okay, so yeah, Ireland was out by tiebreak and Iran made it, and Iran finished last. Then above Iran were the United States, which just barely made it in, but finished on the left side. And then was Yugoslavia, which did not finish on the left side, but finished quite high on the right. Now, Japan was third, with 148 points. Yeah, by the way, if I will talk about something, then Hungary was second by a tiebreak by the number of 12s, was Japan. And the winner was Turkey. So I will sort it by voters now. You can see that the United States had the third least number of voters, but they squeezed through on 7 12s. So the majority of people did not want the United States in the final, but they did want. But the 7 people who really loved it pushed it through anyway. Yeah, and the East Germany had the most voters. Yeah, 27, which is almost half of the people. But yeah, this yeah, East Germany was indeed kind of robbed. Anyway, yeah, this is just the crazy result I wanted to show. Now, let's go to the first semifinal. The country that just barely, well, that was the borderline qualifier was Ireland, which might remind you didn't qualify for the final in the tiebreak. Yeah. Then we had Mexico, which finished way below Ireland in the second chance round. Then Yugoslavia missed out on the final in 10th, which means that Turkey was ninth. Uh, so didn't even wasn't even the highest second chance voter. And Lithuania was eighth in the final. So from this semifinal, we basically traded Lithuania for Yugoslavia, and Lithuania should have been the direct qualifier, honestly. Now, Belgium was the borderline direct finalist. Yeah, above Belgium was Israel, and above Israel we had Finland. So everyone who predicted Finland to not even make it, yeah, you were super wrong. And Malaysia was fourth. Then above Malaysia we had Poland, third. Look at the margin. Look at this margin: 181 to 100 to 148. Then Algeria uh, was second, and Iceland won the semifinal. Yeah, 9-12s. Okay, let's go to the second semifinal. Uh, so, the Dominican Republic was obviously the tiebreak non-qualifier, and Latvia qualified by a tiebreak by the number of voters. Yeah, and above Latvia was Haiti, uh, and above Haiti was France. And about that, we had Hong Kong, which did not qualify from the second chance round. By the way, so we traded away Hong Kong. And Hungary was the borderline direct qualifier. Oh, yeah, come on, stop being so negative. And South Korea was the borderline tech, direct qualifier, which I do not understand, but I'm happy for Alex, I suppose. And Ukraine was in sixth place in the final, or in the semifinal, uh, below the Philippines. And then Scotland was fourth, and Portugal was third, Luxembourg second, and Argentina won the semifinal with 13-12s. Yeah, with the 315 points. Now, East Germany was the borderline second chance qualifier. Uh, and yeah, then above that was Greece, then Iran, which would not have qualified at all without the second chance round, and it did qualify and finished last. Then Japan was in ninth place with 118 points, and the United States were in eighth place with 127 points, which is the same number of points West Germany had in the uh, semifinal, but they won the tiebreaker. And might I remind you, West Germany finished much lower than the United States. And the reason I think for that is the second chance round, which allowed people to reevaluate the song from the United States. Because I think without the second chance round, the United States would have honestly been like where India is or something. and India was above West Germany. Yeah. India was 137 points, and Spain was just 2 points ahead of India. And yeah, these results are the ones I understand the least. And Tunisia in third place, which it did not finish anywhere near the left side. Yeah. And Italy was in second. Yeah, Italy second. And Italy actually did well in the final out of the third semifinal. And the winner was obviously Denmark. I'm sure no one is surprised because Denmark did so well. So the top three were all the winners of their semifinals, actually. Yeah, Denmark was like quite far away from Italy for winning, like 21 points ahead. And yeah, people did really underestimated Denmark. Okay, well, this is it for the results. Thank you, everyone. Hope to see you all for 1980. Or maybe not me. Maybe someone else will see you for 1980. Who knows?